Hi, it's Dave and Brother from Sweaty Man Lawn and Massage. I'm just kidding. We just went dirt bike riding, and we're out here with the Sur-Ron, and we muddied up a couple of the KTMs. We did take the 200 XCW on the lap, but then I fixed the issue with the 250. It's a 300 Athena kit, and we rode that one most of the time. My brother did. I rode it a little bit, but I was on the Sur-Ron because I'm a little bit lighter, 190 pounds, 200 pounds with gear. I put the X controller on it. Oh, you can't even see the X. The X is there somewhere. It's in there. There we go. You can see part of the X. There you are. All right, so that's the Sur-Ron X controller. We came out here and we had 7 miles on the bike. So it's hard to see because it's still really bright out here. So we got 49% battery left. When we hit the trails in the beginning, we had 92% because a couple people rode it around here in this riding area. And some guy one of the staff just rode it around here too, but it's only like half mile or something. Anyway, we started at 7 miles and we are at 21 miles. So we rode 14 miles on 40% juice, but this is the X controller with regen, so it did pretty good. We muddied it up real well. It climbed everything the KTMs would climb, and it would do it from a standing stop. Like we would stop at the very bottom of a hill, and I'm not talking a hill. I mean, these are 70-degree incline, 75-degree. No problem on the Sur-Ron. What would I change? I'm going to change out a beefier rear tire. So you can see in there you got about 10 mil on each side. So I can go with one of those Schenko 3.5 tires, so 3 inches wide, 3.5 inches wide. I guess 3.5 inches. That'll make a huge difference. I have a 62 sprocket and the extension, but with the X controller, I really don't know why I would need it unless I'm doing something crazy. But there's no way with a 62 you'll be able to get grip with this tire. So you'd have to change the tire out for that. Also, something nobody else has mentioned, I rode trails like I would on my KTM. So, you know, we beat it up pretty good. We did end up going a little faster than I'm used to, just because I wanted to see what this would do. We have some video of me keeping up with 2 bikers, and they're moving pretty good, and I could have passed them. They were on, gas bikes. So I rode in sport mode almost all day, except I accidentally hit EP mode and the horn. I hit the horn a bunch. So that's not where the horn should be. And that's not where you put nitrous, because you'll hit it accidentally. But anyway, I bumped it in EP mode a couple times accidentally. So I would do a wider rear tire, mud guards, some type of fender. What else would I change about it? Donuts. So we took it off pretty good. So we moved this thing, and I was jumping and hauling and all over the place. So you can't probably not see in the video, but I rubbed raw where my thumb goes, right? So I'm going to put motocross donuts on there like I have on my other KTMs, so that you can twist and move and you won't get this blister scrape thing, because you shouldn't have to have that. I had gloves on too, and still, they're I got rubbed raw a bit there. Anyway, plenty of juice left. That regen braking on the X controller works great. And I do have a steering 3-inch rise I'm going to put on here. I have it at home. I'm going to try it. I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see. The steering does feel like I need to tighten up the stem a little bit. It may just be me, because I'm not a mountain bike guy, so it feels like there's a rattle when I'm hitting the roots like that, and so I'm gonna have to check that out. So maybe I need to tighten that up. Somebody said there's a plastic race in there, and that can get loose, so we'll figure that out. Anyway, when you mud up the horn, it doesn't honk as loud, so it's all muffled. If it's clean, it's really loud. Look, that horn's covered in mud. I mean, it's messed up. Anyway, that's my review. I love it. It went everywhere my KTMs would go. No pressure like I have on the KTMs. It's quiet, so I could tell like where my brother was riding. I could hear everybody else. it stopped quick enough on the trails. I'm not hauling ass on the trails. It stops quick enough so I was able to avoid some spider webs, the big giant ones. We did collect 4 or 5 spiders anyway, but we released them into the wild, so they're living a happy life on some tree. Unless they fight each other because they're on the same tree. Anyway, have a great day, and I'm gonna go wash stuff up maybe. We'll see. Later.